YouTube family, what's going on? How y'all day been? I know one thing, I'm glad the temperature didn't drop somewhat. I mean, the day is definitely warm out still, somewhat hot, warm slash hot. But the sun going in and out, it almost look like it's gonna rain. But the breeze is amazing. I definitely take this day over how it's been the last few days with just straight up sun. It's a lot of air blowing right now. I'm around a bunch of trees. So yeah. How y'all day been though? I knew I was gonna get on live today because I had time. For the most part, I just had time. Like today is a neutral day for me. I just got done from grinding it out. So this like my last important business thing for today. Other than that, I'm on chill mode. Raphael, what up though? Yeah, man. Yep. And you know what? Like I said, it's gonna rain. It don't look like it's gonna rain. It's definitely gonna rain. That's why I'm feeling a big breeze now. Cause the sun was actually baking. It's still baked when it's out, but it's in right now. So there's a bunch of clouds covering. And I'm around a bunch of trees right now. So all I feel is air. But 10 minutes ago, when I walked out to my truck, sun just blazing. Like, man, the humidity. Yep. But Raphael, everything good? Let me see, I did your shoulder workout today. Nasty work. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, these workouts be so serious, Raphael. Man, they just be so serious because it's not just the workout. It's not just the physical. It's like it keep us mentally, emotionally, financially strong. Like it keep us going at it. It keep us motivated. Even if we complaining, we still moving while we complaining versus just complaining and ain't doing shit about it. But that's the biggest reward, going to the gym. Like, even if you don't feel like going to the gym, which I mean ain't nothing wrong with not wanting to go or feeling like you don't want to go. The problem is not going. I think half the time we probably don't feel like going or working out, but we still do it. And once we get into the workout, them be some of the best workouts. Those be some of the best workouts. You definitely don't want to make sure you're going and you wasting your time. That's the worst. Like, you didn't feel like going, plus you went and you just had a lot on your mind. Maybe you just, nah. You got to figure out a way. Like, even if the first two exercises you ain't locked and loaded, you better figure out a way like halfway through that workout for that day to get that pump on, to get the blood flowing, to tear some fibers, to get a good sweat or something. That way, when you leave the gym, I mean, your vibrations is higher. It ain't too many people that's leaving the gym, wherever they at around the world, and they feeling less than. Everybody is gonna be feeling more than. You motivated, you got a good sweat, you feeling like you done got bigger, you done burned some calories. I mean, what's not to love? This dude riding a motorcycle, like a ninja motorcycle. I saw a dude riding it wasn't a motorcycle, but I saw this dude riding this motor. It had an engine on it. The reason why I'm saying it like this is because it wasn't a motorcycle. It was more like a what they call it, a dirt bike type of look. But you didn't really hear nothing, which was scary. Because when I saw this dude, I done just like this. And he was way down there. This dude was doing at least 80 miles an hour. His bike didn't have a sound to it. Only reason why I heard him was because of the wind that came with him. So when he went past me, man, this breeze feel good. So when he shot past me, I'm just sitting at a park, just chilling. When he shot past me, all I heard was kind of like a car flying by, but just imagine a car you don't hear the engine sound. That's how the bike sound, but with less weight behind it, because the bike is lighter, of course. So I'm like, my head just shot like that. I'm like, and it was like that daylight, but getting dark. So it had already started getting dark. And I'm thinking to myself, this dude got the right of way on this street that he driving down. It was like it wasn't a main street, but it was a somewhat main street. It was busy enough, and it was a one-way. Everybody is not stopping. Like, this the one-way right here in my hand. Everybody is not stopping when they get to that one-way. Some people pause and then keep going. Some people look and they don't pause. They just keep going and just look, and they keep going, because on this other side it's houses and all that stuff where the park at. And I'm thinking to myself, all it's gonna take is somebody, whether they in the right or wrong, and this dude doing 80, it's over with for him. It's nothing to prepare you for this dude coming. They say that's why they make motorcycles loud, so the people that's out in traffic can hear them, so they can prepare themselves. Which I read this like about 10 years ago. Let me see. How you pronounce it? I'm gonna just say Mio. What's up, Mio? You all right, man? Welcome to the live. Raphael, when you start to work out, you be like, damn. But when you finish, you be like, hell yeah, the finish is... I'm telling you, Raphael, for sure, man. For sure. Like, you can't help but to have your energy higher, man. You should be smiling more. You should be able to... You should have somewhat more pep in your step. I ain't gonna say that part is really true, because if you got a good workout, you might be moving kind of slow. But I'm just saying, like, either way it go, you should have more energy, even if you just used a lot of energy. You should be more motivated. But this dude, I'm like, oh, so I read they make motorcycles loud so they can prepare the people that's around them, like out in traffic or whatever, you know, for them. Because if like when we out in traffic, when y'all think about it, and this article made sense. I was reading something. I don't know if I was reading a sports book with cars and motorcycles, but I just remember reading this about 10 years ago. When y'all think about it, when we out in traffic, the last thing we kind of be thinking about is a motorcycle. And when we do see motorcycles, it's kind of like at the last minute. And if we do see it at the last minute, we got the sound to come with it too, the motorcycle sound. But just imagine that motorcycle not being loud. The last thing you thinking about is a motorcycle. You thinking about a big truck. You might see a semi truck on the road. You might see a car, a van, SUV. Usually when we see motorcycles or hear them, like it's kind of like at the last minute, but it's enough for you to kind of prepare. You can kind of look in your rear view and like, oh, that's my man. He got a nice bike or whatever. But just imagine if they didn't have that loudness to them, it'd be over with. It'd be more motorcycle accidents. So they make them loud so you will know that they coming. So you'll know that they nearby. But that dude was flying. I know what 50 miles an hour look like. I know what 100 miles, that's like reckless. He was like about 80. He was about 80, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a little bit higher than that. But yeah, y'all been enjoying y'all day? Ain't nothing like getting those gains, y'all. I'm telling y'all, like, what's today? Sunday? Like, man, like, being healthy is like one of the best things we can be. Like, it even sets and starts our week off on the right track. Like, just being in that headspace of working out and your nutrition, your cheat day, like, it gives you something to look forward to. Like, that way when you got to go to work on a Monday, because some people Mondays really feel like Mondays, and some people Mondays just feel like another work day. But either way it go, if you used to working out and used to preparing your nutrition and balancing your lifestyle and treating yourself as much as you work hard on yourself and all that type stuff, I'm telling y'all, like, going to work is just be like a byproduct. Because this is hard. We just used to it. This is hard work. This is one of the hardest things we can do is work out, being disciplined with our nutrition. That's why most of the world is out of shape. Everybody talk a good game, but the average person is out of shape because it's hard. They can't stay away from the pizza. They can't stay away from the fried chicken. They can't stay away from Chick-fil-A. They can't stay away from McDonald's new value meal that just came out last month. They can't stay away. It's hard, y'all. Like, food is one of the biggest addictions. It's a hard habit to stop. That's why it takes time for us to even get to the level we at. Like, it took a long time for me to get to this level I'm at, y'all. It took a long time. How long did it take y'all to get y'all nutrition even decent? Not even where it's at now, but just to pull back and make those adjustments and know that you got a big difference in how you eating now versus then, but not right now at your highest level. Like when you first got it, like I say 50% better. Just say right now, just say our eating habits is probably at as high as it can be. You know, not eating too much, not eating after a certain time, cutting back on sugars. Like when y'all first started making those adjustments and you started seeing like your plates and you going shopping in your buggies and you preparing your food, when y'all first started seeing that, like how long did it take y'all into y'all working out / fitness journey to really start knowing like, man, I didn't really stop eating some stuff. I didn't really change. Like, I remember I used to eat half a pizza every time I order a large pizza, and then the other half the next day, like in one serving, like half in one serving and half in another serving. Cause I know, like, when it comes to pizza, I mean, still to this day, I can put it down. I just don't. Like, I do pizza, I just don't do pizza like I used to. Let me see. It took me like 7 years to get it took me like 7 years to get my nutrition to be decent. Yeah, that's about right, man. That's about right. Just to even get it decent, like, and then you got some people, they would do major pullbacks, but guess what? It's not sustainable. Like, you gotta peel back these layers like one layer at a time. And the biggest thing about doing it one layer at a time, you usually don't be too quick to go in reverse. Most people who stop doing it, stop drinking pop, stop eating all fast food, stop eating all the cakes and Little Debbie's, they stop drinking all the juices. And when you do all of that stuff at one time, usually you don't have enough stuff to replace all the stuff you're getting rid of. So guess what's gonna happen when you have those serious cravings? You're gonna go at it even harder. So you're gonna make up for the times that you wasn't doing it. That's why most people who lose weight, when they do too much too soon, they pick that weight up. So they not only pick the weight up that they lost, but they pick up more because they about to make up for it. So they about to eat 6 cookies that they usually was eating plus 2 more, because the cravings be even more serious. That's why we just got to take our time, because every time we pull it back, especially for something that we really love, you got to find a replacement for it. You got to find a replacement, and not just any replacement. Your replacement has to be and should be just as good as whatever we took away. And that take time, y'all, because y'all already know the stuff we grew up on, with all the sugar, all the salt, the fried this, and the pancakes with all the garbage ingredients. Look, like I said, we got to say that stuff for our cheat day. Cool. But to find a replacement for that, I'm telling y'all, like, it take time, because even if you think you got a replacement, sometimes it still ain't good enough, or whatever your replacement is, you wind up eating 2 to 3 times that amount. So the ingredients is better, but You done ate 2, 3, 4 times the amount. So now your calories then shot up there, even though the nutrients is better, your calories. So you got to find something just as good. The calories is good. So even if you overdo it a little bit, the calories still got to be decent enough. It take time. It take time. That's why I'm telling y'all, like, one of the main things that's in my arsenal is those Major dates. Leela, what's going on? Welcome to the live. Glad you can join us. What is this? ASDF. Yeah, it's hard to adapt the diet and it takes time to make lasting change. Yeah, especially if you're trying to stick to it, because the thing about it is, like I tell people, like, you want it to be a lifestyle, because most of the time diets is like temporary, and most people, even if they doing it, they won't be able to sustain it. Like, they might go a month, the next month is gonna be way off. They might go 3 months, the next 6 months gonna be off, like, because they not able to replace the bad stuff with some good stuff that's just as good. It take time to find that. Like I told y'all, like, the biggest thing in my arsenal is those Major dates. When I got a serious craving, like, I do those every day, so I don't even have to wait till I got a serious craving. That curbs my craving. But I'm just saying, even if I hit a serious craving, I got those Major dates. I'll pop 1, maybe 2 extra if I had to. But I don't usually have to do that. I just do 3 a day. And it's sweet like you eating a candy bar or something. I still can't believe it's fruit. Tastes like candy or something, like a chocolate or a caramely or something. Major dates. I'm telling y'all, get y'all some. Aldi grocery store got them for, I think, $4.95, pretty much $5. At the average grocery store, they'll be about $10. You eat about 3 of those a day. Need I remind you, it's no added sugar. You get the fiber, you get the potassium. Like, come on, y'all, you can't beat it. And it tastes like candy. And then, so just say you able to eat this every day with nutrients, and you adding fruit, and your meals taste good, or you'll be able to hold up. That'll be able to hold you over until your cheat day, guarantee. And then when your cheat day come, you earn yourself a meal of your choice and a dessert. Like, we working out hard enough to get a meal, a dirty meal in, and a dessert. And if y'all want to bump it up past that, don't go 2 meals and 2 desserts for 1 week. Stick to the 1 meal and 1 dessert as a cheat day. And then maybe one of those days you do something like real low risk, like a flavored Greek yogurt. I don't know, the cherry kind, the Boston cream kind. It's usually like 8-9 grams of sugar. But I mean, you rather have that than 30-some grams, or another slice of cake that got 28 grams of sugar. Or so do some low risk, or the little single dollar, what is it, $1.60, $1.80 pack of trail mix with the M&Ms, the peanuts, the raisins. That way you still get some type of nutrients out of it. You know, you still getting protein out the Greek yogurt, less calories, about 80. I think with the added sugar is about 120, 100 to 120, which ain't bad. That's better than 400 or 500 calories. So if y'all can't wait to the cheat day, or you fiending for something 2-3 days after the cheat day, something like mid in between cheat day, go with some low risk. But on your cheat day, you need to make sure that cheat day is what you want it to be. Exactly. Let me see. What's your, it's hard to adapt. All right, let me see. Annoyed Globe. What's your favorite muscle to work out and favorite exercise? My favorite muscle to work out would be quads and back. Yeah, those two. So legs and back. Let me see. And favorite exercise. All right, so for my legs, it would be squat and walking lunges. Them two right there, man, it'll get anybody together. I don't care what size they are. I don't care how strong they. Squats and walking lunges would test anybody. And then for back, of course, pull-ups, my favorite exercise. Number one, the number one back, the number one upper back exercise. Let me see. Um, ASDF. Exactly. Some people go through withdrawals when they cut out sugars and carbs. Sugars and carbs. I went through something similar. Dates are a good food. Yeah, dates is a game changer, man. Like, dates is a serious game changer. See, the carbs is good. You just gotta know how to use the carbs. Um, Only eat carbs for fuel. So pretty much when you know you about to be active, just say you at work, that's the time to eat carbs. That's the time when you need your carbs. When you know you about to be chilling, and just say if it's a off day or whatever, you don't have to focus in on the carbs as much, because don't forget, carbs is instant energy. That's instant fuel. That's like, a good example is, why would you need to put gas in your car if you're not going nowhere? But you do need to put gas in your car if you're going somewhere. Other than that, why you need gas? Wait till you about to go somewhere and put gas in it. That's just a little simple example. So, because other than that, it's like you eating all these extra carbs, instant energy, but you ain't going nowhere. So you still want to eat them every day. It's just that the days that you know you about to be ripping and running and you busy at work, you at the factory, or you cutting down trees or whatever, yeah, you need that. Them days we working out, yeah. Yep. You want the carbs so you can push that weight in the gym. You want the carbs so you can have more energy. Once you done using your energy for that day, focus in on the fats. Fats and proteins. Use your carbs for instant fuel when you busy. That's what you need the carbs for. Other than that, we doing it every day. I'm just saying, the time to eat it is when you know you about to be busy. That way you can burn that shit off before you get home. The hardest thing for somebody to get in for their day, the hardest thing for a person to get in for that day is protein. Protein is the hardest thing for anybody to get in. But it ain't hard if you know what you eating. It ain't hard if you know what to get when you at the market. That's why I do a rotisserie chicken about 4 days out the week. So that's a no-brainer. And then when I want to switch it up, I do probably like 2, 3, or 4 beef patties, like 2, and then 2 later, because of course I ain't gonna just cook 2. I cook 4, but I eat 2 and then 2, and put some cheese on top, maybe some condiments or whatever I want to put on top, but no bread. Or if I do bread, I'm gonna go halfway with the bread. That's how I'm gonna do it. 1, maybe 2 slices. Maybe one of those would be an actual burger. That's what I'm getting at. And I'm gonna eat it at a high point in my day so I can get rid of that carb. So I can burn those carbs up. Yep, that's how I'm gonna do it. And then you add your sweet potatoes for your carbs, like the meat, the beef that I just named. That's gonna be my protein source. I'm just saying when I want to switch up my protein source from the chicken to something else. So it's either chicken, some beef patties that I just make, 2 and maybe 2 later. If I got a craving for some bread, only one of those out that 4 that whole day is gonna be bread, and I'm gonna eat that one when I know I'm moving the most. That one with the bread. I'm not gonna eat the one with the bread when I get home and I'm in for the night. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna eat the one with the bread when I'm active. That way I can get rid of it. That way I can really use those carbs for energy, for instant fuel. Let me see. And then, we just mix so we got our protein, fat, and carbs. So when I want to switch the chicken up, I do the beef patties. Or if I want to switch the beef patties up, I do some salmon. I just keep it simple. And I know the protein and the calories that's pretty much in all of everything I eat, even if I switch it up. It's only you gonna get way off track if you just throwing random stuff in. Now, if you're going to throw random stuff in, the best thing you can do is make sure your stuff is healthy. That's all. You ain't gonna be able to keep up with all the this got X amount of calories, this got X amount of protein, this got the macros, it is this. If you just throwing random stuff and you don't really know what the ingredients label is. Hold on, y'all. Let me roll this window up. I knew it was gonna start raining. I actually feel good. But if you know what you eating, you'll be counting your calories like right here in your head, mentally. Like I know if I'm grabbing a can of tuna, for instance, when I grab a can of tuna, it's like 80 calories, if I'm not mistaken, and about 20 to 22 grams of protein. I know that. That's all I pretty much need to know. That's all I pretty much need to know to grab that can of tuna. So I'm good. I'm gonna add that into whatever day I want to add it into. 20 to 22 grams of protein, and it's about 80 calories, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there. Yeah, we got to know what we eating. That way you ain't got to count calories, but technically you still are, especially if you're trying to maintain whatever you got going. Other than that, if you're just doing random, you just got to make sure pretty much whatever you're reaching for is healthy. Yep, it's raining, y'all. Let me see. Also, would you ever jump on steroids, or are you planning on staying natty? Or yeah, I never ever thought about doing steroids at no point in my life. The most I ever went with anything was just whey protein. Yeah, I used to do that. You know, when you're younger, you doing protein shakes and buying protein. You know, you hear workout, and you know I was personal training, and I used to recommend protein shake. A protein shake is actually cool here and there, just all the fillers that's in it. It's too processed, so I'd rather just eat my protein. That's what I'd rather do. It's just too much processed stuff in it. When you look at the average protein powder, most of the stuff you can't even pronounce. It's about 20 ingredients in there. It's like looking at the back of a flour tortilla. You know, the tortillas you make the burritos with. Look at the ingredients on them things, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever paid attention to the ingredients on the back of some tortillas, but it's like 20 ingredients, and most of it you probably won't even know what it is. That's dangerous. That's deadly. Nope. So Annoyed Globe, never thought about no steroids or none of that. Just straight up working out, getting my protein from my food source. As far as I ever went in my life was just whey protein, which is what the average person probably went to. Let me see. Also, would you do after a long day of work and need to find the motivation and energy to train? Sometimes a simple coffee isn't enough to cut it. Yeah, you just gotta get in that headspace. How bad do you want it? That's what that's gonna come down to. Like, that's the best thing to get you motivated. How bad do you want it? And also, how your gains coming. Because if you got them gains coming, I don't care how hard of a day or a week been, that's motivation right there. Because you want to keep it coming. And if you getting gains and then you slow up and your schedule start to change and you don't train or eat like you was, even if it ain't nothing happening to your body, y'all know about us used to training, we got those dopamines going off. So even if nothing is happening to your body that first week or two, it's gonna feel like you shrinking. Just because you wasn't able to make it to the gym this week, or you know, in your regular schedule, it's just gonna feel like you shrinking. It's gonna feel like you done lost muscle and all that. But really, that just be those dopamines telling you, hey, you know what? You addicted to this stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with being addicted to working out and nutrition and you know, getting those gains. That's a good thing. So I'll say Annoyed Globe, the best thing you can do is tell yourself, how bad do I want it? And if I don't go, or if I don't feel like it, what's the drawback? What's the consequences? What about the next time I don't feel like going and I don't want to go to the gym and work out even though I had a busy day at work? Life is going to keep happening. So we got to eventually get past that and just look at it as a challenge for us to say, you know what, I'm motivated, I'm disciplined, and this is my lifestyle, because it's a lifestyle. When it's a lifestyle, you have to do it. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's really not an option. How bad do you want it? And this is a lifestyle. When you absorb the fact that it's a lifestyle and you take on that, okay, I done came this far, I done put in this much work, I'm not trying to go backwards, I'm loving my gains. The gains ain't coming as quick as I want it to come. So if you slow down, they definitely ain't gonna be coming quick enough. Yeah. Tell yourself how bad do you want it. Consistency is key. Earth, do you eat more calories on training days compared to non-training days? For the most part, yeah. For the most part. Not really, but for the most part. Now, this is how I do it. So, my meals are my meals regardless. It's just that the days I don't train, I'm holding on to more calories. So, I'm slowly able to pick up more muscle. I'm slowly able to gain a little bit more mass. So I'm doing that by design. So I make sure I pretty much still eat the same. Versus the days that I'm working out, of course I'm burning up more calories, but I'm still getting my nutrition in though. So I'm burning up those calories, but my macros, yeah, I'm still solid on those. So even though I'm burning up those calories, I'm not gonna drop weight, because my macros is gonna keep me where I need to be at. So if anything, I'll burn some fat up, but I ain't gonna drop weight as in like my muscle gonna start deteriorating and I'm gonna just go into a whole body recomp or something like that. No, I'm gonna still be holding this because it's balanced. Like just say the day that I'm not working out, that I'm still eating the same. Don't forget I'm holding on to that. So some of that is carrying on over. So some of that is carrying over to the day that I'm gonna work out on. So that's even more extra. So that's putting extra into the day I'm gonna work out, because I ain't burned too much that day. So it carry over. So if anything, it's keeping me like right there. Like right there. The days I'm working out, I'm burning more. But the days I'm not working out, I'm holding on to more. So even though I'm burning more on this day, I'm actually having more calories that carry over from this to this day. So yeah. So I'm probably pretty much like breaking even. That's how I see it. I'm probably breaking even. But with just enough for me to slowly gain just a little bit more mass and more muscle at the same time. So it's balanced out pretty good, y'all. Let me see. ASDF rotisserie chicken is great value and lots of protein. Before or after a workout, it's good to eat some bread or other carbs. Let me see. Let me read this again. Rotisserie chicken is great value and lots of protein. Definitely. Before or after a workout, it's good to eat some bread or other carbs. I say, like I said, get the majority of your carbs in when you busy. If you still gonna be busy after you work out, then you can get away with eating some carbs. Don't forget the carbs is gonna turn into sugar. That's why I say it's best to do that when you busy, so you can burn that sugar up. Now, if you want to eat carbs after you done worked out, I would say make sure you busy, but you can still do it, but do it at a low amount. If you're gonna do it, let's just say you might, after you work out, you might have some chicken, some rice, and some veggies or whatever. If it's after I work out and I know I'm not moving my body no more, I would make sure the rice is the smallest thing on my plate. So the fat would be a bigger thing on so the protein and fat would be the two main things on my plate. The rice, since I don't need instant energy after I done worked out and I'm about to be chilling the rest of the day, that's just gonna be a filler just to know that I got a 3-course meal versus just the chicken and whatever fat source I got on my plate. That way I can kind of say, oh yeah, I had chicken, rice, and I had, I don't know, some eggs or whatever for the fat source or whatever. So yeah. But just keep in mind, keep it real simple. You want to eat your carbs when you busy because it's instant energy. And the carbs is a sugar. So you want to burn that up. You don't want sugar and be sitting on it when you're not moving around. Let me see. Herb, and y'all can't beat the nutrition sources in rotisserie chicken. Like I do a 2-pound rotisserie chicken like 4 days out the week. It's 1100. It's about 1100 calories and about 140 and 160 grams of protein for $5 to $10, depending on, like I usually get it on I get it 4 days out the week, but I catch it on a Thursday also. So I make sure I catch it on a Thursday because at this one market I get it from, it's $5. Now all rotisserie chickens ain't created equal though. The market I get it from, they don't add no sodium. I gotta add any type of salt source. So I usually just put hot sauce on it, y'all. Hot sauce just have its own flavor. It didn't stop raining. Let me let this down. But so they just add all herbs. It's like oregano, thyme, basil, rosemary. It's like 8 or 9 herbs they add to it, maybe 10. No sodium. No sodium, y'all. Which is good. I'm glad they make it like that because they make it to where you add the sodium. So it's literally in its natural form and taste. So when you bite it like this, fresh out the container, you ain't gonna really taste nothing but the taste of the chicken itself and the herbs. But once I put the hot sauce and every Blue Moon, like I'll say every few weeks, I'll put a light layer of ranch, just kind of like lightly, the little packs that come with the meals. Just say when we used to go to the Coney Islands, they used to give us the little packs of dressing that come with the salad or whatever. Like they got those packs over in the area where I get the rotisserie chicken at, right? So I use like 1/3 of the pack and throw the rest away. So I don't focus in on if it's low fat pack or fat free pack. I make it low fat or somewhat fat free by using a small amount. So even if it's the regular kind, I make it fat free by using a very small amount. Versus y'all know before we got on our nutrition journey, we was just dumping condiments, all the ranch, all the barbecue sauce, just dripping all down our hand. And yeah, now it's just putting a layer on it just for taste instead of like really, just drowning our food in it. I do it just for taste. I don't worry about the ingredients in it because I'm not doing that much. I only do it twice a month. Also, do you prefer training morning or nights? I prefer morning because for one, I can get it out the way. I haven't used no energy, and like I've done like both. I done it all, and sometimes I do, nights depending on how my schedule go. But one thing I know, it's a big difference. Nights, that means you usually been a ripped and ran all day. You didn't head to work. You had to take the kids to school. You had to walk the dog. You had to climb a tree and cut some leaves down. Like, I don't know. Like, by the time you get to the gym, you only gonna have like remaining energy. Like, whatever is remaining, that's what you're gonna have. So you still gonna do what you're gonna do. Your body's still gonna work for you. Just that you're not gonna be at your strongest. But your body still is gonna do what it's gonna do. But I prefer to hit the gym when I get all of my energy. Now, the thing about it, like I say, even though it's morning, that would be the perfect time for y'all to get a carb source in. It'll work for you because you about to go burn it up. I wouldn't just be eating the carb source in the morning just because. I'm only gonna eat the carb source when I know it's gonna be instant energy. That's it. I only use the carbs for instant energy. That's all you need it for. The fat is more sustainable. It's like a long run type thing. The carb is instant energy. The fat is sustained energy. So the fat got more like quality to it as far as like what you need for your system. The carbs is just gonna be instant. Like when you need it right then and there, yeah, is the carb source. The fat, you eat that, that's what get us through the whole day. Even when we feeling tired and hungry, our body is gonna be running off the fat after it burn up all that sugar and all the other stuff. Do you not even take creatine? No, I never took creatine. I had some protein powder when I was younger that had like, it had some creatine in it. I was skeptical at the time, but it just had a small amount. It was cool. I noticed a difference with it, but you know, and I read some stuff. It said creatine is natural, our body produce it or something. But I just get my nutrients from the food, and as far as I ever went was whey protein. So I say do your research. I don't like steering nobody wrong, but do your research and go from there. But you can't go wrong with anything that's natural. That's what I say. Like what we know to naturally do. Not saying the creatine is natural, because I didn't read some stuff. It was saying it was natural, whatever. But I'm just saying, like, we know chicken is something you can eat. We know vegetable is something you can eat. We know water is something you can drink. Like, we know eating all this fried stuff we need to stay away from. Like, that's what I mean. Like, we pretty much know what we should do. We know salads will be better for us than eating macaroni and cheese and potato salad because of the ingredients that's involved. But yeah, so whenever y'all in doubt, just stick to what's natural or do the best that you can by making sure that the nutrients in whatever you do choose to eat is better than the worst thing that you could have picked. Just make sure whatever you eating is 50% better than the worst. And y'all will be good. It ain't got to be perfect. It just got to be good enough, the nutrition. Irvin Mack. What's up, Irvin Mack, man? What's good with you? Welcome to the live, man. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. It's a good live, man. I like this, man. Just trying to make sure everybody growing, including me. I don't know everything, but I know a lot. But I'm open to a lot of stuff, too. That's how I know what I know, because I kept myself and keep myself open to knowledge. I'm working on other stuff right now. I got like 3-4 different projects going. One of them is almost finished. Like, that's why I say, y'all, it ain't just physical, it's mental. Like, I'm really focused. I got some projects going right now, y'all. It's like life-changing, and I'm getting it done. Y'all know I own 2 businesses. I got this fitness, and then I got a cleaning company. But I'm working on some other stuff, too. Irvin Mack, good looking, man. Thanks for subscribing, man. Good looking. Annoyed Glow Irvin, he got some great advice. I've been supporting since day one. Hope bro blows up. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down, Annoyed Glow. I already know what I gotta do. If y'all notice, I was getting more views and all this type stuff, then it dropped. But I ain't just stay the same. I critique some stuff. And I'm seeing some stuff change. Y'all will see it changing too, because I'm actually doing the work behind the scene. I don't just make the videos and then sit back and say, oh, this video, I mean, because the videos is gonna get higher views and some gonna get lower. But I'm just saying, like, I'm not just sitting back just doing this stuff. I'm actually working behind the scenes. I do research. I make sure my stuff is good content, good quality. I make sure I know my stuff. You know, I got my websites. I got a lot of other stuff I'm working on. Like, I got a lot of stuff that's connected. My stuff is the actual business. You know, I got my stuff with the IRS, with the state. I pay taxes. Like, all my stuff is registered, y'all, on Google and everything. Like, yeah, it's the real deal. Yeah, bro, you're right about nights. The whole day drains you, but at the same time, for me at night, I know I got everything out the way so I can focus. Just, yeah, like I say, you still gonna get it in. That's why I say that's the good thing. You still gonna get it in. So we ain't taking no L's. You just gonna know that you ain't at your best, but you about to still get it in. Jaw Morant, do you have a program or online courses? Yeah, I got if you go to my website, you got to go in the description area of my channel, and you'll see my website in there, and you'll see the programs and stuff. Actually, I got, let me see, They have the programs right here. Let me show you. Show you right here. I just gave somebody a card earlier. Like, look, the website is Man I'm Fit. I got my workout programs and everything on there. Look, it's me right here. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully y'all can see it. But the website is the same name as the YouTube. Y'all definitely should be able to see that. So it's manimfit.com. And I got the bulk programs, the lose fat. I got my how you can eat guide on there and everything. I do all my websites, everything. I design everything myself. It's simple, straight to the point, and it's gonna get you together. So go ahead and check it out, Ja Morant, and yeah, let me know. I do online coaching too. Right now, I'm currently coaching 7 people right now. 6 people right now. I had 7, but the one person, they off the program now. So I'm currently coaching 6 people, training them right now, and they getting good results. Yeah, I see you're a good brother. Yeah, man, I'm just I'm solid, man. I've been through a lot of stuff just like the average person. I lock and load. I try to help a lot of people. I don't try, I do. It's on them if they gonna absorb the information. A lot of people know a lot of stuff, but they don't use the information. What's information if you're not using it? We got to use it. You could be the smartest person in the world. That don't mean shit if you ain't using the information. You have to use it. You got to apply it. That's why I say everybody knows a lot about nutrition, but nobody is in shape. That's how hard this stuff is. But it's not hard if you discipline and you make it a lifestyle instead of just something temporary, and you able to balance things out. Who don't want to get some fries and a burger? Who don't want to get some pizza? Who don't want to get a slice of cake or banana pudding? I mean, who don't want to do this type stuff? Who don't want to pull up to their favorite fast food place every blue moon? Like, cool. The biggest difference is we got to earn it now. That's the biggest difference versus when we just pulling up. Oh, stop at the Coney, bro. Stop at the Coney. I'm hungry as hell. Stop at the Coney. Give me some chili cheese fries. Give me a cheeseburger deluxe. Make sure they put extra ketchup in the bag. Like, come on, y'all. Like, you still can do this, but we gotta earn it now. And the only way we gonna eat it if we stay on top of our stuff. That way, when we eat it, you not gonna feel bad. Trust me. You actually gonna feel real good, and it's gonna make the quality of whatever you eating every blue moon versus when you were just eating it whenever. It's gonna make you value it, and it's gonna make it taste that much better. Because guess what? It's been that long since you had it. So now it's the experience versus you just eating it. I'm telling y'all, it's a night and day difference. You can't tell me this stuff don't taste better. Your favorite stuff don't taste better when you gotta balance it out to be like a cheat day now. It tastes way better. Big Mac meal is your thing, and you was doing a Big Mac 3-4 days out the week. Now do a Big Mac on a cheat day and see how different it tastes. It's gonna feel like you in heaven somewhere. It's gonna feel like you ain't got to worry in the world. You probably gonna be swinging your legs and everything, like just in your own world. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it's like that. It's straight like that. And that's how we want to do it. That's exactly how we want to do it. Plug this phone in. I don't want this live to cut off on y'all. I know it didn't happen a few times, but yeah, we good. But yeah, it's gonna taste that much better, y'all. Slice of cake, German. You know what? German chocolate cake. I'm up here using that for example, but I literally got a taste for a German chocolate. That used to be one of my favorite. I think it still is. I just out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, German chocolate cake. You got a taste for a German chocolate cake. You got a taste for some chocolate chip cookies. Cool. You still can eat it. Just make sure you earn it now. Get that weight down. Get that chest out. Get those legs stronger. And then eat it. Drop some pounds first. And then go treat yourself. Instead of treating yourself every single day and the weight and the fat is going up, that's a health risk. You at risk. You high risk. You at high risk. Your health is deteriorating. Like when y'all think about how we used to eat, I'm talking about even with me being in good shape, the nutrition wasn't in good shape. What was keeping me in good shape was it was somewhat balanced, but it wasn't. I was just eating, but looking at the fact that I was working out all the time and how many years I've been working out, how consistent I was, like, oh, I'm good. I work out. This ain't gonna be doing nothing to me. I work out. Sometimes I was eating it at night. Sometimes all because in my mind I work out. I sweat. I stretch. I run. I lift. No, the nutrition is now it's where it's supposed to be. Now everything makes sense. And my peace of mind then got better. My vision then got stronger. Because I'm telling you, I'm putting together some projects and the clarity that I got is because I pulled back. Keep in mind, y'all, let me just say this. Keep in mind, I haven't watched television in 3 years. So I got that serious and that focused. I cut off a lot of people naturally, including family members, close friends I grew up with, now they associates. Like, hey, I don't got nothing against nobody. I'm just in my own world. When I see them, I see them. When I talk to them, I talk to them. So I'm on my call, wish them happy birthday. I do it verbal instead of just a text. Like, I'm really getting to it, y'all. Annoyed Glow, I'm off, bro. Thanks for the advice. Train hard. All right, man. Make sure y'all like this live. Before I go, what rep range do you use? You ever experiment with low reps? I used to, but my rep range now is in between 8 and 12 reps. That's the best rep range you can go with. It's like the best rep range, 8 to 12 reps. But if you like maxing out and you trying to, really increase that strength, of course you're gonna have them lower reps. Like you might do 3 reps, you might do 4. But we saying like on average, your average workout reps, 8 to 12. Keep it simple, 8 to 12 reps. Yep. Because once you get into like 3, 4 reps, that's like going with your heavy. Like you a hop skip. No, I say a skip away from your max. So 1 or 2 reps, you pretty much maxing out right there. But 8 to 12 reps. That's why most of my videos, if not all, is usually in between 8 to 12 reps, 10 to 12 reps, like that 8 and 12. It's like the perfect number for building lean muscle. Raphael, that's how I used to think about eating. As long as I'm working out, I can eat anything. Nutrition is key. Yeah, you see, Raphael, like the biggest difference now, probably the energy. You see the biggest difference right now, Raphael, is probably the energy level then shot up. You shouldn't be as tired because now you're eating stuff that's nutrient dense. So this is quality versus this stuff got all this sugar in it. The bread is sugar. All this grease, the fried stuff, and the ingredients, we probably can't even pronounce half of it. Like, nah, it's different. And the ingredients in a lot of these processed food, it manipulate the mind. So even the good stuff do something to the mind, but it enhance the mind, it enhance the body. That bad stuff, y'all, save it for a cheat day. That way when you eat it, you're going to be feeling good about eating it. I swear. When my cheat days come, I feel good. I don't worry about the ingredients that's in it. I don't even worry about the calories because, like I say, on my cheat day, it's 1 thing, maybe 2 that I keep the same, and it's all I eat. I still eat that whole rotisserie chicken, but I might do an avocado with it, or I eat that whole rotisserie chicken, and I might do like a cucumber, some green, like keep it simple. But all the other stuff that I was going to eat with it, carb-wise, and the bananas and all the other stuff and rice cakes and all, I get rid of that. All the yogurt, I get rid of all that. So I clear about 1,500 to 1,700 calories to bring in this cheat meal. So I got 1,700 calories to blow with this cheat meal. That's a lot. That's a lot. Even if I go over and you add that to my 1100, and just say 100 or whatever with the veggie or the avocado might be 200-300, I'm still up. So with the cheat meal, even if I go over, since I got everything balanced the way I do, I might be outside of my regular eating that I usually would eat every day. Even if I go over, probably 300, maybe 400 calories. I'm just saying if I was to go over, because I don't pay attention to what's in it, what's in what I'm getting, because it's a cheat day. I'm not counting calories. I don't care. It's a cheat day. I got 7 days to burn this. That's my system. 7 days, plus I made room for it. So as far as I know, it's burnt up in what, 2 days? 2 days. 2 days. I used to give it about 3 before I even hit my system with something again, if I want to. Like, just say if I got a taste for some middle ground, like a flavored Greek yogurt. All right, you got the added sugar. I knew I done got rid of all of that cheat day thing, though, in those 2 or 3 days, because I made room for it. Yeah. The biggest hit I took by only keeping a rotisserie chicken and whatever vegetable, whether it's avocado or cucumber, well, the cheat meal ain't nutrient dense. Cool, it's a cheat meal, but I still got that protein source high. I got 140 to 160 grams of protein for $5 or $10 sitting right here, because that's the hardest part for anybody to get in daily. So I'll get that regardless. I don't care what my cheat meal is. I'm ending my day with this whole rotisserie chicken. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Yeah, it's working. Y'all see it's working. And I've been doing this system for I don't know how long. I don't gotta think about it. I know what I'm putting on my plate. If I want to up the level, I know how, but I would do it slow and steady. Anytime y'all trying to up, just say weight, y'all skinny and y'all want to put on a little bit of muscle, whatever, I would say go from 300 to 500 calories. You don't want to go 1,000 calories. That's too much. Too much too soon. Go about 3 to 5. Even if you in a caloric deficit, I would do 300 to 500 calories. It's like perfect. It ain't too much, it ain't too less. 3 to 5 calories added if you're trying to put on more mass or weight or whatever. And if you on doing a caloric deficit, I would do 300 to 500. That's it. And that'll have you right. Let me see. Before you already answered that. That's how I used to think before. Onion Booty. Can I train with you? Yeah, I mean, I do online coaching. I got my fitness videos out, which is the YouTube. That's the main channel. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Instagram too. So I just chop the video from YouTube up down into shorts and reels. But as far as training with me at the gym, I usually do that on my own because it's random. Like I just do it. I just like going around the time I'ma know I'ma go. I just like going to the gym. Like, just say if I say, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get it out the way in the morning. I know about the time, and sometimes I get there at the exact time. But most of the time, I don't even be training with people. It's been so long. I used to do all that stuff, y'all, training with people. It's in your bio. What's in the bio? My website, Onion Booty, is Man I'm Fit. So you can go on there. I got programs on there too, like this me right here. So this me. And this is my website, Man I'm Fit. So it got all the programs, all the other stuff. I'm about to add even more stuff to it that I'm working on. So I'm going all the way with my stuff, y'all. Like I'm doing stuff in the background. Like, you know, I got my business credit, everything. Like I do all my stuff, but I'm tapped in. I'm in mentorship programs, all types of stuff. So I stay on top of my stuff. Yeah, short info in your bio. That's when I'm asking, but okay, I see. Yeah, it's in the bio. Yep. You'll see it on there. Yep, website. Um, my links to the other channels should be in there. Yep, ain't no should, it is in there. But you'll see it. Website, everything. Just click, it's clickable, and it'll take you right there. Yep. But yeah, y'all, we gotta stay locked in. We gotta stay locked in, y'all. Like, that's the only way we gonna make this stuff happen. That's the only way we gonna make this stuff happen. Yeah, I'm looking for a trainer. It is, I just started my journey 2 months ago. Yeah, I definitely can help you. If you want me to, coach you online, like this my website, right? And then you'll type in, like, this my email right here. It's the same as the channel. This my email. I don't know if you can see it, but it's info@man I'm fit. All you have to do is say, I need online coaches, and I'll set you up on a Zoom call, and we'll get you set up in a coaching app. Yep. So info@man I'm fit. All you gotta do is email me, info@man I'm fit, and message me and say, I want you to coach me online training. And I'm gonna set you up in a coaching app. You'll have a program, and then you'll see me once a week. That's how the programs are set up. So you'll interact with me once a week, face to face on the Zoom. So any questions you got to ask about your program, any critiquing, anything hurting you, it's a nice setup. So, yep. Yeah, I like a few of your videos, and it looks easy to follow. Yeah, easy to follow in my time. Yeah, the all of my stuff is straightforward. My slogans, how I do stuff, I make sure it's to where a person can remember it. When I'm talking throughout all of my YouTube videos, most of what I say is the same. I might use a different word here and there just to switch it up, but it's the same. That way people can get it. I don't need to be saying a million different things like, what he say this time, what he say. Y'all just need to know, like, once y'all see the video, y'all should pretty much know about what he gonna say based on how he do. Yeah, and it's real simple. I don't even go to the screen talking just to be talking. I make sure when I'm talking, it's something to say. It's some value added to it. Because people, you know, they come in for their work. They come in for the info. So if I'm talking, it's got to be worth it. Other than that, hey, look at the form. Look at what I'm saying. It's a nice combination. It took a while to put it together because I was focused. I'm passionate. That's why it's going the way it is, because I'm passionate about it. You got to believe in yourself. Like, otherwise, nobody else is going to believe me. I'm passionate about what I do. I was personal training out here in the world for like 7, 8 years. I was personal training some of my boys. Been in shape pretty much my whole life. Been working out since I was 12 years old. And I've been doing nutrition, y'all, since 2003. But the past 10 years, game changer. Game changing. Game changing the past 10 years. But it started in the 03, y'all. Started in the 03. Yep. I'm a visual learner. I just need help with consistency. Yeah, I got you. I'll make sure you lock and load. You just gotta want it. As long as a person want it, yeah. See, I'm a motivational person as far as, like, I got high energy. My energy always high, even when it's low. Like, I know what it take and what has to be done has to be done. So once I lock and load, ain't nobody stopping me. I know what it take, y'all. It take hard work, like life in general. Like, it's people out here, including on this live, who don't even know what's really inside of them until they really unlock outside of their comfort zone. if you don't unlock what's outside of your comfort zone, you will never really see your true powers. The fitness thing is just a gateway to it. You feeling better, you looking better, clarity. You got people hating on you more. You separate from that. Now you doing you more in a positive way. You attracting more positive people. You traveling. You making money. Your kids straight. Your household straight. Your wife straight. Your man straight. Your relationships going good. Like pretty much like you living. Now you keep pushing it to higher levels because you didn't think you was gonna get at this level. You was gonna be this good. You was gonna get this consistent. You was gonna turn out to be this great. And if you was able to do that, which is like the hardest thing you can do in the world, health, fitness, imagine you gotta hustle. You've been cutting grass on the side. Now you confident enough to feel like you can do anything. It's a whole mind shift. Now you done turned that hustle that you was doing with the landscaping into an actual business. Now things really done got serious. Now you got your regular lifestyle that you was doing. You got this hustle that you was doing. Now you put those into play and turn it into something that's really on paper, i.e. a business. Now you able to write this stuff off as expenses. Now you got expenses and deductibles that you can write off. You got to get gas. I got gas cards, business gas cards. We got to get gas anyway. When I travel, that's the expense. If I go out with somebody, that's a business expense. I don't care if it's a chick. I don't care if I'm taking my daughter out. That's a business expense. Because you can write that off as an expense as far as a business meeting. That's what it will go up under. You can call that a business meeting. I got 4 phones, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5. It's another story with my daughter line, but she wasn't acting right. I ain't gonna go into the details, but I got 4. I got 4 phones, y'all. 3 physical and 1 digits line because I got T-Mobile. All of this stuff is under my business name, Man I'm Fit. They gave me a lot of stuff free because I got a business account. I'm saying this because all this is the lifestyle. This is all coming from you being in a emotional headspace. That's where all this coming from. This wasn't always like this. All my life I had to keep pulling back and keep adding stuff. It was kind of like the nutrition thing we was talking about earlier. Like it take a while to get there. Like it take a while for your mind to get there. So now I'm writing off stuff that I was doing in my regular lifestyle. Now it's a business expense. So when it's time for me to pay taxes, I owe very little taxes because I'm adding those expenses as my deductibles. I'm telling y'all, this stuff's serious, y'all. Like, yeah, I be locked in. I study. I do a lot of studying. Like even with the YouTube, I study the algorithm. I had to figure this stuff out. I had to figure out the lives. I had to set this stuff up. I had to figure out hashtags, what didn't work. I had to figure this stuff out, y'all. This stuff is mind blowing. So I'm not just on here making videos and all this stuff. You can look me up on Google. I'm on a state site. I communicate with the IRS. My business license for this Man I'm Fit is in my name and my name only. I got business bank account, Man I'm Fit. Like this stuff is serious. And it's the same way with my cleaning company. It's just that with this fitness thing, since this is my newest business, like 3 years new, the cleaning was I started that in 2000 and I was working on it in 2001. COVID happened in 2002, I believe. I mean, not 2002. I started working on my cleaning business in 2019. COVID happened in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. So the cleaning business been going on since 2020. So you thought 5 years. This fitness been going on since 2023. I think I put it in the paperwork. But I'm just saying, I'm going harder with this because I don't plan on stopping. The cleaning, eventually I'm gonna stop, but I'm gonna have some other business stuff going. So when one business go, I'm already be bringing in something else, probably months down, 6 months down, a year down. So it's gonna be like a wash, rinse, and repeat. And the more stuff I learn, the better I get. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is serious. It's serious. Like, makes sense. Onion Booty, Raphael, you've come to the right place. Onion Booty, D Weezy, ain't gonna get you together good. Noted. Nothing happened. Yeah, appreciate you, Raphael. Yeah, Onion Booty, holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me. But I'm telling y'all, like, this stuff is like right now, it started raining. Let me open this moon river. It started raining earlier, right? It stopped. Now it's even more of a breeze. The good thing about it, when it just stopped, it didn't get like humid, which is how I usually do. But that's because I noticed the sun ain't out. So I'm just chilling. Nice breeze, y'all. Just living. But I put in a lot of work. I'm telling y'all, like, I put in a lot of work. I put in a lot of work, like not just on my body, not just on the nutrition, but the tension, just like the time under tension with the muscle, with the body, the time under tension with this brain, like this. Some people would say the stress level. No, it's a tension. It's tension. Like, okay, you gotta get this done no matter what. Like somebody pointing in my head, like, no, you gonna do this. Like that be serious, y'all, because it's life changing. You gotta think. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. So if a person sitting back complaining, talking about their job this, job that, everybody want to control them, they hate working, because most people really want their time. If a person had their time and just had just enough money coming in to pay for their bills, put gas in the car, and pay for maintenance around the house, and to take the family out, and it ain't got to be a lot, they'll go with that just to get their time. But if you're not doing that, you complaining, you're going to keep going through it. But if you really want to get to your highest level and you want your time, you're going to have to put in that work in a moment. You're going to have to put in that work when you first getting things to shift. But eventually, it might take a year. It might take 2. It might take 3. That's why we got to be on it when we own it. But if you own it, just like this fitness journey, it's going to happen. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Nah. It's a mind shift. It's mental. The gym is mental. The nutrition is mental. Traveling is the experience. It's mental. Like I told you, I've been going on 15 countries. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to come, but I know a lot of info, and I got the results. I got the pictures. I got the videos. I got the paperwork behind me. I put in a lot of work, y'all. My name is good out here. If I come to your state, my name would be good too. If I'm in another city, like suburbs, in the hood, I'm good. I ain't ducking and dodging from nobody. I ain't get to this level getting over on nobody. But I keep a clear head space, and I don't allow nobody to interrupt my clear head space, not even my own daughter. Like, I be telling her, like, look, you 18, like, you either going forward or going back. I ain't about to be babying you like that, because you going to do what you going to do. I keep it simple with her. Just like I be talking to her, I keep it very simple for her. I be telling her her role and what she need to do. And I'm like, well, okay, if you listen, that's on you. If you don't, that's on you. But I got to do what I got to do, because it's not just about me. If someone was to come up with my daughter, for example, guess who got to take care of it? Me. So if I allow anybody to get me off track, even if it's my daughter, if something come up, how am I help her? I got to help me first instead of getting distracted by anybody, including her, in order to be in a position to help her. Ain't nobody gonna look out for me like me. Ain't nobody gonna look out for y'all like y'all. Yeah. Yeah, that's insanity. Yeah. Yep. I'm telling y'all, I did Onion Booty, let me see. I did a mile run today. I do mostly cardio. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that, because I just remember something, y'all. Y'all know what I done on, I meant to post it, but I posted my cheat bill thing. Y'all know what I done on a holiday? It wasn't even, this wasn't even planned. Y'all know every blue moon I run 10 miles. This day it was hot. This is going to show you what I'm playing. It was hot. I decided to do this at the last minute. No, I didn't run 10. Usually I would get up, stretch, right out the bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, stretch, and be out by, I don't know, 11, maybe 12 p.m. Go for that run. It kind of be planned. This day, it's like 1 something. Hot. Y'all know how hot it's been. Y'all know how hot it was on a holiday. I don't know where everybody located. Yeah, Onion Boo, 10 miles. I usually would do 10, but not all the time. It's every blue moon. Like the last time I done it before July 4th was in March, I believe. So it just, I don't know, 3 times a year, 4 times, maybe once a quarter. But other than that, I usually just run every blue moon, but like 2 miles, maybe 3. Just something simple. But anyway, this day, oh, I ran all the way there. So it's there and back 10 miles, y'all, right? I ran all the way there. I was feeling a little bit, but I wasn't out of breath or nothing. You gotta remember, it's hot, it's humid. All the way there. 5 miles. It's 5 miles and 5 miles, which is pretty impressive. It's hot and humid. I ran all the way there, 5 miles. I said, you know what? I didn't even bring $1 on me to even put in my sock or in my pocket. Nothing. I just had it on my shorts, no shirt or nothing, shoes, and then a hat to block the sun. And I didn't even take my bulk of keys. I just took the key remote thing off the keys, the bulk of the keys. That way I wouldn't have no weight jumping around my pants pocket, right? So I had my phone and then a remote, like the remote in this hand, my car remote, and then a phone right here. And then I had the wire headphones because it seemed like if I just had the regular ones, they would have been falling out. So the regular wire ones seemed like they stuck in there. I ran 5 miles, y'all, with no problem. I'm like, man, I should have brung $1 or anything. I need some water on the day like this. This is, I just decided to pause for a minute. So I sat down, you know, everybody out, you know, it's a holiday. I'm downtown Detroit. I decided to sit down. I'm looking around, enjoying myself. I think I sat for about 15, maybe 20 minutes. And then I went back at it. I wasn't about to kill myself. I'm like, what was I thinking? So I didn't do the 5 and then 5 back. I done the 5 and then I done 2 or 3. So I only ran like 7 to 8. I think it was more like 7 miles. I walked the other 3, y'all. I walked the other 3. But it was kind of, it was broke up. So I walked about 2 and then I ran the last mile. So it was about 8 miles ran total and then 2 walked. Yeah. But anyway, it was hot. Yeah, I said, yeah, I should have. Yeah. Because y'all got to think, I only been doing that for the last 8 months or whatever. It's been cold. It's been cold out. And the last time I done it was March. It was spring/cold. And here it is. I'm doing it in July. July 4th, I think it was like 87, 90, something like that. I don't know. Let me see what y'all see. Yeah, that's some Genius World Records. Man, look here. I should have been more prepared, but I actually done pretty good, man. That's because I tapped in. Mind over matter. TK, thank you. Let me see. Genius Booty and your Midwest too, like me. It's been hot. Where in the Midwest at? I mean, where you located in the Midwest, Onion Booty? Where at? True Grizzles. TK Kirkland win the next thing. True Grizzle. Did he dig in his Oh no, I ain't dig, but I, just done like this. No, no, I ain't dig like that. Yeah, it's all good on your booty. Sometimes the trolling be there. I ain't tripping. When you online, that's the type of stuff that come with it. But nah, wipe my nose and dig is two different things. But it's all good. ASDF. Do you know a guy named Dom? Dom. Um, ASDF. Nah, not that I know of. I mean, unless that's somebody's nickname. I don't know. Who is that? ASDF. Onion booty is definitely more mental than physical. Pain is temporary as and ST. Yeah, yeah, yep. But yeah, y'all. Life, life is what we make it. I'm telling y'all, like, peace of mind is everything. I really just be locked in on whatever I do. I just stay locked in, y'all. I'm telling y'all, you gotta stay locked in, cause you can't please everybody. You have to do what makes you happy. This breeze feel so damn good. It's so cloudy. Like I see a little sun, but it's all clouds. It can stay like this the rest of the day. What's this, Sunday? Yeah, it can stay like this the rest of the day. Um, I'm from St. Oh yeah, shout out to St. Louis. Yep, shout out to St. Louis. ASD can't go wrong with that mentality. Yeah, yeah. You. It's a such thing as creating your own world. We gotta literally create our own world, our own oasis. Like, we need to have our house set up to where whenever we are there, like, it's our own oasis. Have everything in place. Like, this area for your remotes, your automom to have your feet propped up. Um, your couch positioned a certain way. How your house do get you some what is it, Glade plug-ins that smell good. If you into incense, do that. Like, play your music low. Like, I don't know, whatever your thing is. Have your music always on, even when you ain't there, low. That way, when you walk in the house, you coming into some type of tune, whether it's smooth jazz, R&B, or hip hop. It's starting to rain a little bit. Actually, feel good. But yeah, like, whatever your thing is, there's no such thing as weird for the most part. It's weird stuff out here, but for the most part, most things is just different instead of weird. Do you? I'm not trying to please nobody while I'm here on earth, and they not trying to please me. No, I'm living my best life. Whatever a person like is what they like. Whatever they don't, they don't. But anybody got any more questions? Can't go wrong with that mentality. Everything in life should be like that. Facts. Yeah. Anybody got any questions? Protein, fat, carbs, lifestyle. I got some heat coming for y'all too, just to let y'all know. Like I say, I'm working on some projects, so I already pretty much finished this one thing up. But yeah, protein, fats, carbs. What kind of car is that? It looks. Yeah, it's a Tahoe. Yeah, it's a Tahoe. I had it for a minute. It ride pretty good. These things ride and hold value. But yeah, Chevy Tahoe. Protein, carbs, fat, lifestyle. Any questions? All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all stay safe and stay focused. Get those gains. Do you take any supplements like vitamins or? Yeah, I take vitamin D3. I just started taking that. It comes with magnesium, so it's vitamin D3 plus magnesium is included. Dang, it's really starting to rain. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so vitamin D3 and magnesium is included with it. So it's just one bottle. No supplements, none. Oh, I do stuff like I do black seed oil, like herbal stuff, black seed oil. Um, I do sea moss, stuff like that. But other than that, like I don't just regular stuff. Those are herbs though. Like the black seed is pretty good. That's for arthritis and stuff like that. I do sea moss, which has 92 of 102 of minerals that our body need on a daily. That's it. So vitamin D3, because most of us don't get enough sun. Sea moss, because it has 92 of 102 minerals that our body need on a daily, and then some black seed oil. Black seed oil is like a doctor in a bottle. It'll heal pretty much everything except for death. So y'all check those out when y'all get a chance. My brother uses a lot of shakes. Your brother uses a lot of shakes. Coconut oil is good, but I'll see. Okay, I'll be checking this stuff out. Yeah. I do coconut oil too. Sometimes I actually cook with it. Coconut oil is good fat. Be safe out there. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for all the support. It's your boy, D Weezy. We out.